Welcome to our exploration of some of the most unusual laws in North Korea. This country, often viewed through a lens of mystery, has a unique set of regulations that reflect its cultural and political climate. While many rules are centered around maintaining control and promoting the regime's ideals, some might seem downright strange to outsiders. In this video, we'll delve into 5 weird and fascinating acts that are illegal in North Korea. Let's dive in. Wearing jeans. In North Korea, clothing is more than just personal expression, it is a matter of ideological alignment. Western styles, especially blue jeans, are associated with American culture and are therefore discouraged. The government views blue jeans as a direct influence of capitalism and Western lifestyles, which it opposes on ideological grounds. By banning blue jeans, the regime attempts to prevent the spread of Western fashion trends that could undermine its strict, traditional dress codes and revolutionary values. North Koreans are encouraged to wear attire that reflects their socialist ideals, with traditional styles, military uniforms, and modest clothing being preferred. This rule is especially enforced among the youth, who are most susceptible to outside influences. Authorities may even monitor university students and younger citizens to ensure compliance. Penalties for wearing blue jeans range from reprimands to fines, or in severe cases, mandatory labor assignments. For North Korean citizens, wearing government-approved attire is an important way to show loyalty to their country and to avoid appearing sympathetic to foreign, especially American, cultures. Listening to foreign music or watching foreign movies. The government tightly controls media consumption to prevent outside influence, viewing foreign music and movies as potential threats to its authority. Content from South Korea, the United States, and other countries portrays lifestyles, freedoms, and ideologies vastly different from North Korea's state-controlled society. South Korean dramas, for instance, often highlight personal freedoms, prosperity, and cultural trends, which could inspire North Koreans to question their government's policies or ideologies. Western media, too, introduces foreign concepts like democracy and individual rights, which the North Korean government fears could lead to dissent or unrest. To enforce this control, authorities conduct random inspections and raids, confiscating any foreign material they find. Penalties for possessing such media can range from fines to imprisonment and even forced labor, as the government considers it an act of treason against the state. For North Koreans, these severe consequences serve as a constant reminder to remain loyal to state-sanctioned content, reinforcing the government's control over cultural influence and preventing the introduction of ideologies that might inspire calls for change. Celebrating religious holidays. North Korea promotes a strict form of atheism, with the state essentially replacing religion as a central figure of worship. The government views any religious practice as a threat, as it could divert loyalty from the ruling Kim family and disrupt the state's centralized control. Celebrating religious holidays like Christmas is forbidden, as such celebrations could symbolize allegiance to foreign beliefs or ideologies. Instead, North Koreans are encouraged to observe national holidays that honor the state's leaders and historic achievements, fostering a sense of unity and loyalty to the government. By banning religious practices, the regime aims to eliminate influences that might challenge its authority or ideology. Citizens caught observing religious holidays or partaking in religious ceremonies face severe punishment, including detention and imprisonment, as the state views religious loyalty as subversive. The government's stance on religion is also part of a broader policy of isolation, where outside cultural and ideological influences are minimized to ensure complete adherence to the state's teachings, reinforcing the government's absolute control over the beliefs and values of its citizens. Making international calls without permission. In North Korea, strict regulations are in place to control communication between its citizens and the outside world. The government sees international calls as a threat, fearing that information from abroad might expose citizens to alternative views or spark discontent. Unauthorized international communication could allow citizens to learn about life outside of North Korea, which might inspire comparisons and lead to unrest. Likewise, international calls could enable citizens to share information with foreign journalists or organizations, potentially revealing secrets about North Korea's internal affairs. To prevent this, only a select few individuals, usually high-ranking officials, have permission to make international calls, and even these are heavily monitored. For the average citizen, attempting to make an unauthorized international call can result in severe punishment, including imprisonment or forced labor. Displaying images of leaders improperly. In North Korea, images of its leaders, including Kim Il-sung, Kim Jong-il, and Kim Jong-un, are treated with extreme respect. These portraits are displayed prominently in homes, schools, offices, and public spaces, symbolizing loyalty and devotion to the state. Handling or displaying these images improperly is seen as a direct offense against the ruling Kim family and, by extension, the state itself. Accidents, like dropping or damaging a portrait, can have serious consequences, often resulting in punishment ranging from fines to detention. Citizens are even instructed on how to care for these images, cleaning and displaying them prominently to avoid any perception of disrespect. This strict protocol reinforces the notion that the leaders are not just political figures but revered symbols of the nation's identity. From an early age, North Koreans are taught to honor the Kim family as a way of life, creating a deep sense of reverence that strengthens the government's authority. Even minor offenses related to these images are treated seriously, as they signify a potential disloyalty to the state and the values it enforces. As we've seen, the laws in North Korea can be quite peculiar, shaped by the regime's desire to maintain control and promote its ideology. From restrictions on foreign media to strict dress codes, these regulations reflect a unique worldview that emphasizes loyalty and conformity. Understanding these laws gives us a glimpse into the challenges faced by the North Korean people in their daily lives. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of North Korea's unusual legal landscape. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe for